guys, welcome to my channel. Hope you guys have had a great day. I know I have. Today's video will be about mental health. I know a lot of people go through this. I know people are going through this now. And sometimes you're alone and sometimes you don't have anybody. So for the people that don't have anybody, the people that just need somebody, and sometimes they can't talk to the people that they trust. Sometimes when you're going through depression, when you're going through a traumatic experience, you find that you can't really talk to anybody. And so to really just tell you a story about what happened to me and how I learned how to move on in a sense. I suffer from depression. Everyone's case is different. Mine was mild depression. I took medicine for it. College for me was a big issue growing up. When I graduated high school, it was really hard for me to adjust without my parents, and I just couldn't really cope with being alone, being responsible, of doing my own things without having any help. I struggled to make friends in college, even though I made a close-knit group. Sometimes I just felt like I couldn't really trust them with everything. And then you have that drama that everyone has as an adult. Going to college, you tend to have drama. And I just didn't really cope well with that environment because I was learning how to really be myself, and sometimes you really just are a different person when you're with other people versus when you're with your family. I had to leave my school for a personal reason, and I went back to live with my family, and I wanted to finish school, so I went to community college. That was 2 years after my first year of college. To give you a kind of date, 2016 and 17, I was in my fourth-year college for about a year. Then I left because of a personal reason. And then for the next 2 years, I did about 2 years of community college. During those 2 years of community college, I lived with my dad, and I had some other issues going on. But I struggled a lot because, I didn't have my family support. A lot of them they had their own issues, and I thought that I could handle everything on my own. But I couldn't, and I struggled a lot. I did go to therapy, and I did take medicine for it. And sometimes you do need therapy and medicine. That's not what I'm trying to say. But if you feel like your family can't help you, definitely get help, because someone who is not biased toward your situation and can help you and can guide you to do the right things, and even can help you to cope with what you're feeling, is a really good thing. I'll put up this quote. This quote really kind of hits me in the right spot. It just really tells me that we're not alone. Everybody going through something, going through depression, anxiety, personality disorder, has PTSD. We all suffer in some type of way, and our suffering is justified because not one problem, like if you have depression or if you have anxiety, it is not lessened. It's not lessened. You have a right to feel that. But you also have the right to feel like if you need help, you can look for it. You can get the right resources. Sometimes I would resort to talking to friends instead of family members because, I felt like my friends could understand me more because, they were going through the same thing. And sometimes I would talk to family members like my aunt. She was really just there for me my whole 3 years of college life. She really guided me to kind of look at other aspects of my life. I think college really stresses out young adults for many reasons. It could be that maybe school is not your thing, and when you go into college thinking that things are easy, and then you end up finding out that college is the most difficult thing ever, you really do get into this funk of saying, well, if it's hard for me, I can't do it, and you tend to put yourself down. Or even a lot of problems also come in when you party, and bad things happen, and you have no one to talk to except, your family, or your family can't really help you with the situation because you don't want them to know, or to worry them. You have so many words in your head that sometimes you just keep it in, and it causes you problems in the long run. But I'm just here, guys, to say that you're not alone, and you have the right to feel the way you feel. Mental health is a real big issue in the United States. A lot of people don't touch on this subject, and a lot of people are ashamed to come out with their problems because they think that people will judge them. And it's not right for people to judge you for the way you feel, and you're justified to feel that way. College for me was a very big factor in my depression because I had to learn how to grow up. I had to learn how to be responsible. I had to learn how to do things on my own when I relied on everything for my parents to do for me. So, you really have to accept what's happened to you, but at the same time, you have a right to express that in your own way, and in a healthy way, not in an unhealthy way, because sometimes people don't really talk about what they've gone through. And sometimes when they don't talk about it, it just continues to stack up, I just wanted to really talk about this because, well, I think it's really important for people to address mental health issues. For a long time, I didn't really want to address my issue. And I went through a stage of depression that I think that if I didn't take the advice of many of my family members, I would not be where I am today. I wouldn't be talking to you right now. And I'm just happy that I went above and beyond to kind of help myself in my condition. I was doing a lot of things that I regret, pushing away a lot of people. I was drinking alcohol a lot, and I was kind of drowning in my sorrows. And I was being taken advantage from a lot of people. And I think that when you have the opportunity to change yourself, when you have the opportunity to leave the situation you're in, when you have the opportunity to get help or to get out of that situation, you should take it. Comment below. I'll put my Instagram and my business email on the bottom. And also if you want to DM me my Instagram, you can. But anyways, hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Please subscribe and like. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day.